afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome along to the post-semi-final Champagne Hooligans special. Boys, how are we?
Great.
Excellent.
It's coming home.
Not good.
Fantastic.
It's coming home.
Oh, it's not coming home.
It's coming home.
It's ringing in my ears. It's ringing in my ears.
Bloody disaster.
No, it's great.
It's not great.
It was disappointing. Like I expected a better performance from England, but just get there.
They've just been pragmatic all the way through, really, haven't they? They're just.
But they were good before this. They weren't good tonight. Like they didn't deserve to win tonight.
They were good against Ukraine, but I mean, have they been great against anyone else?
They were Germany's equals. And then they probably should have won all their group stage games. I've
been saying this as well for a while. Like, whatever about COVID, like the tournament cannot be run in like how many games have they had in Wembley? Like it's
all of them apart from one.
It's a joke.
Yeah,
it's a joke.
Well, it's kind of like it's kind of like it's just in England. It's like mainly in England Euros.
Like even with the original configuration of the tournament, there probably would have been this many games in Wembley anyway.
Well, they would have had a couple in Ireland, I think. But
they would have switched them around, let's say the semi-final.
England probably would have played most of their games in Wembley, even if the games had been in Ireland, because there's only meant to be 3 fixtures in Ireland, and then whatever else there was meant to be.
And if they'd come second in their group, they would have only got the semis and the final in Wembley.
Yeah, but it's more about the other teams having to travel around, all over the place. It's just a bit unfair.
But they had to go to Rome last week.
Anyway, it's going to be asterisks. Yeah. There's going to be an asterisk on this. That's all I'll say.
It should go be. I
don't think so.
I hope they go back. Like it's not a good tournament.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I definitely prefer a one country tournament.
Yeah.
That's where the crack is.
Yeah, and obviously
it's definitely
when COVID's over, obviously hope to travel over to it. Like, sorry, go on.
Go ahead, Foxy.
I was just saying that, for someone, I've been to the Euros twice. Like, it's unbelievable. To be able to travel over to like if it's in between 1 or 2 countries, like that'd be great. And if it was being hosted in England, that'd be unbelievable. But it's going to be poison.
Even if Ireland got to a major tournament, you don't want to have it at the Aviva. You want to be you want to be traveling.
Yeah.
On the crack. Yeah. I don't want to see Ireland play at home.
Fair, but also.
We're not talking about Ireland here, though. We're talking about England.
Be in a major tournament, quarterfinal in the Aviva or semi-final in the Aviva or something. Like that would be pretty cool as well. Like that's only a once in a whatever opportunity.
Yeah.
So I totally accept your point, but by the same token, like it's a once in a generation opportunity kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, listen, Ireland have only in our whole history gotten to one quarterfinal ever, and it was Steve even born. We were in 1990, so
I was 1 year old. I was 1 year old.
1 year old. Yeah. So it's probably won't see it, and certainly with the team we have at our disposal these days.
I don't know.
I agree.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think we could do it.
I think we won't get into that.
2 guys in the Ireland jerseys.
Yeah.
Just getting so excited.
Represent.
All the papers tomorrow are going to be absolutely horrendous. Like,
did you see the paper today? England versus Italy is the final, and then the asterisk Denmark. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. You know what really annoys me actually? I've got a big family WhatsApp, and there's like 29 of us in it. I'm talking cousins and aunties and everything like that. Anyway, my cousin, this is what drives me mad. He was at the game tonight. He'd be wearing his England jersey. Kind of a Brian O'Keefe move.
Yeah.
He's wearing his England jersey at Wembley. Well, this is it, right?
Is he a prick?
He's wearing he is a prick as well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's wearing his England jersey to Wembley tonight, and he got a ticket there. Come Six Nations, you know what jersey he's going to be putting on? It's an Ireland jersey. And that just it drives me mad.
I'm the exact same.
But that's what I said. It's a Brian O'Keefe move. But you could have a fucking Wales jersey with underneath Real Madrid, maybe a Bayern Munich jersey underneath there as well. Like, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? It changes with like every day.
I've always been an England international football fan. Always.
No, you haven't.
No, you haven't.
I have.
I haven't.
Always.
No, you haven't.
He has, to be fair.
Yeah. See, thank you.
Bullshit.
Listen, like
it's not bullshit.
Yeah, it is bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
How can you
I'll support Ireland.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Well, I mean, I've never bought an England jersey.
There you go. Not a real fan.
I never bought an
You got an England tattoo? Yeah, not a real
Not a real
fan.
fan.
You're not a real
Not a
fan.
real fan.
Well, I don't have an Ireland tattoo either.
Well, we know you're not an
We'll
Ireland
see
fan.
about that. I was
Yeah.
actually, well, that's another story.
No,
That's-
we're not having tattoos.
We're
as
not
forwards.
doing. Yes,
Not happening.
that's exactly. Brian wants to turn this
Well, I would-
podcast into fucking Jackass. Basically.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it might get big.
Eventually, it'll just stop being a podcast and just start being like a Logan Paul YouTube type thing.
Yeah, well, proof is in the pudding, Steve. And Logan Paul.
I think me fighting Brino would get the pay-per-views as well.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'd pay big money for that.
Yeah. Well, actually, Sully it seems to be generally the most kind of even keeled on the podcast. But my favorite piece of content over the year was when Sully got so angry over the quiz. So I think we need to just annoy Sully as much as possible because it's comedy gold.
Yeah, but it's so hard to change my focus from annoying you to annoying anyone else because you're just like Teflon. A magnetic ball of fucking just annoying energy.
I'm Teflon.
It's amazing. He goes out of his way to be a cunt, and like it's amazing. He is a cunt.
I love the way he tries to just brush everything off.
Quite successful at it.
Yeah.
Even though I know it all gets him. Like I know today.
Brushes it away, doesn't stick, shifts the goalposts.
Yeah. I know he was literally fucking fuming when Harry Kane didn't get that penalty in the last 2 minutes of that game because
not at all.
Oh, it is because that's all you were thinking about last night when
but it's different for me and you now, Steve. So I've had a TikTok.
Yes.
So now I know I can dance. I've proven it to the people.
Just for the listeners as well, Brian. Okay, and first of all, I actually think you owe us another TikTok.
Yeah.
How many times did it take you to do that piece of shit?
Yeah, no, I did exaggerate.
No, I want the number
an accurate. Yeah, I exaggerated. Sorry for the listeners. I texted the guys the next day saying I sweated through like 4 t-shirts.
It was only 2, was it?
Oh, yeah, I think it was 3 actually. But I also said it took like 70 takes. I can't remember. It probably took about 20 to 30 takes. It was okay. It was a hard
I've
dance.
Got a figure here around 42 takes. Okay.
Okay.
Look,
it's very hot here. Jesus, if it was 42 takes, there would have been about 8 t-shirts.
Yeah, so you're saying
42 takes.
You're saying the amount that he cut out with his video. I'm just going to show you a preview of my next TikTok if I have to do it.
Yeah. I was actually when I did it, I was.
That was one take. That was one take. Though, Sully. Fucking.
No, but
a lot better than Brian.
Sully's right. Sully's right. When I did it, I was like, "There's no way they're going to accept." Like there were some key movements from. Yeah. And when I
cut out the
in,
hips, like.
I was expecting the next day. That is like we are not having that. Like there's no hips from O'Keefe. I was expecting a full thing, and then when you all.
Are you talking about this bit?
Yeah,
no, just the whole thing. The hips were part of the move, and we got no hips. We just go.
Exactly.
Just a sweaty 33-year-old man just going.
I need to go back. I need to go back and audit that. And might have to be some tax paid.
For the listeners,
I couldn't believe I got away with it.
The O'Keefe does everything. There's always a strategy behind everything. Okay, he knows if he sends the TikTok video at 5 a.m. it's going to be the first thing you see in the morning. You're not even awake. You don't even know what's going on.
And far too busy to deal with.
And then I just see this fucking, I don't know, is it, what the fuck is that? Like, I thought, what's the O'Keefe? And then I'm getting a coffee, and then I'm kind of thinking, what the fuck was
Did I dream that? Did I fucking dream that?
Oh, no, don't worry. This one is shit. I'm going to do a proper one later.
Yeah.
Continue with our lives. And then, like, it comes like 2 or 3 days later, and next thing all of a sudden, oh, that one was posted. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You give yourself a little comfort blanket of having her dance beside him as well, which I was not happy about.
Yeah. I guess you edit all our videos. Brian.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't edit the TikTok. It was shared directly from TikTok to Instagram.
Anyway, he'll be doing another one fucking on Sunday anyway, because he's literally leaking. He's leaking bets out of his fucking arse. He hasn't got something right in months.
Yeah, no, I'm on a bad streak, but I'm not on. Harry Kane got it. So my bet tonight was Harry Kane anytime. Did Harry Kane score anytime? He did. So
are we gonna have this gag? I mean, you've said that gag like five times in the Hooligans group. So
it's not a gag.
It wasn't funny the first time. It's
not a gag. I won my bet. He scored in time. Only Steve Lennon is up for a TikTok next week. So as I said to the guys, don't even.
Does it actually qualify in the extra time? Yeah.
Obviously, it doesn't. No. What are you on about?
Of course it does.
Fox, did you place the bet?
Yeah.
Did it win?
I'll tell you now. Probably not.
This is actually a good way of telling you because Brian knows. Brian knows this is bullshit.
What was the other bet that went on? Was it
1-0, 2-1, 2-0?
Was that the one that
Italy.
won? I thought it was 1-0, 1-all, 2-1.
So are you allowed? So when you place these bets, extra time counts, is it? Yeah, because everyone knows that. Everyone knows that extra time counts in these bets.
Well, it wouldn't.
For everyone can see here, just I'm holding up. Got a lot of red in my bets, my account, which I think later on.
That's no surprise. No surprise.
Both bets have lost, so you can't really see that.
We can't see it.
I'll be contacting Bullet Sports about this.
I actually I can't listen to this. If Brian actually thinks that he's getting away with this,
he's not getting away with it. Obviously,
Fox, I can't look at your face. You were
I get feedback from different people about the podcast, and they're like, "It's the O'Keefe on acid the whole time because he sounds like a fucking moron." I go, "Hey, you don't know him as long as I have. We have to put up with it. I just want to share his knowledge with the world." Honestly, you're embarrassing yourself, but it's cool. Keep going, actually. Yeah. What were the odds then for Harry Kane to score in the 120 minutes that I was going to
11 to 10 on the website that I looked at.
Oh, so it was 11 to 10 on both. It was 11 to 10 both.
Well, it was 22 to 1. The draw times Harry Kane anytime. So Bruno just won a 22 to 1 bet for us. Unfortunately, we couldn't put it together with him.
Nice.
Keith, how do you do it, mate?
So that is 5 losses in a row.
Brian.
And can I say that if you lose 6 in a row, the TikTok has to be and will be much, much worse.
But anyway, look, we'll see how it goes next week. We can discuss it after the final.
More
importantly, more importantly, lads, particularly Sully and Fox, more importantly, Steve Lennon has a 2-bet loss streak, as well as being questioned in fantasy, as well as a 2-bet loss coming into the new season. I mean, that's where we should be focusing.
I don't think the boys actually really give a shit about that compared to.
I'm not sure we're done with you, to be honest.
Yeah, I really don't.
If they saw the TikTok that I have planned for Stephen Lennon, as soon as it comes about, they would be.
It's going to be the FAP or the WAP or whatever, because you've been blabbing on about it for fucking 2 years.
Yeah, well, you should have given it to me, but no, we'll see what Steve Lennon's is.
Well, I'll show you Brian's WAP.
Yeah. This will be it. Yeah.
Take 34. Let's go for this again. All right.
Yeah. Well, honestly, if it's the WAP, there'll be 100 t-shirts. I need a new fucking wardrobe to get through that.
To be 100 new pairs of pants as well.
Yeah. I'd have to go commando. Not enough boxer shorts in the world for that thrusting. But anyway, more importantly, fantasy football. And the abuse I got last week, I admitted, I was like, I'm what did I say? I'm 7-1, 6-1, Diaz 10-1 on, and O'Keefe.
Yeah, you were bullshit hedging, and
you're giving your own prices to yourself. Yeah.
Look, I had a decimated team of 8 players. Diaz had a wild card. He was 5 points ahead of me with the wild card. It's a comeback for the ages. It's one of the greatest comebacks in history. The fact, if I do take this down, which I should at this point, I would say I'm.
I would certainly hope you do after this bullshit.
Well, yeah, but I haven't heard one chant from Steve Lennon about Diaz this week, which is odd because I've heard it at least one chant a week for the last.
I was playing. I started playing golf with him today.
Yeah. Oh, because he was very quiet. So what's he got to say?
Because he was playing golf. Because he was out doing stuff, not looking at his fucking fantasy team going. Who the fuck scored?
To be honest, Brian, I was
And some person he's maybe went once or twice in his life going, ha ha ha, I
that's
beat
some
you.
dickhead on Instagram
Well,
who's never heard in his life.
Yeah, he's like,
message.
who's this Champagne Hooligan guy who keeps texting me? Like, he actually doesn't know. He doesn't know what you look like.
Bollocks.
He's gonna call the cops.
This is such bollocks. As he came for me when when I didn't start. When I didn't start, what's the Swedish guy? Forsberg. He as soon as he scored, I got a smiley, winky face from Diaz on Instagram. So I know he knows exactly who he's up against. But
he thinks you're crazy because like all he does, he gets
scared.
messages.
He's scared.
He gets messaged off Video O'Keefe at like 3 a.m. It's like, fucking.
Yeah. I'm
coming for you. I'm coming for you.
You idiot for not starting that fucking Ukrainian defender. Like,
there has been a few 3 a.m. texts to him, a lot of abuse, but he deserves it.
Shitless, like.
He came for me. He should have won it. It's the biggest choke job in history. He should have won it.
To be honest, Brian, I was out walking Winston the other day, and I always have my best thoughts with Winston.
Are we getting on to James Fox? Are we?
You know,
well, anything's been away from Brian O'Keefe.
Well, it's just, you know, you're working for us at the moment. You're doing around 2 hours a day.
I'm working for a lot of other people as well.
And the rest of it is just on fantasy. So I was thinking, he has to win fantasy. For a guy who puts this much time and effort into his fantasy football over the Euro special, who didn't explain the rules to his good Champagne Hooligan friends right at the start, why
should I explain the rules to you? I had to go look them up myself. Like what? Well, yeah, that's a ridiculous argument.
I was say it's an embarrassing.
I had to go look them. I never played it. I
thought about it. Like if you win it, great, but to be honest, it would have been really, really embarrassing.
Yeah, and I actually think the points total.
I don't mind.
It is one of my greatest victories. 31. Okay. Like I beat you guys every season. Fair enough. Like that says more about that's easy money, right? It's easy money. But we brought what 27 other people into the league, and I have taken the piss out of them. So and the funniest thing is I still get abused about, like, my advice about my advice to like James Fox and stuff. Every week I come in here and I'm getting shit from Steve Lennon and whoever about like my advice. And if Fox had taken my advice this week, he'd be like 2 points behind you plus a wild card going into the final.
This is the thing. I would never ever.
In other news, can we move it on from the O'Keefe fucking show? In other news,
I had
Lenny
to
and I are
tied
up. Actually,
are we tied up? Are we?
We're tied up. Yeah, I give away 3 points by subbing off like Donnarumma and Alba. So Lenny and I are tied up perfectly level in about 7th and 8th place.
Irrelevant, because all that matters is who finished first and who finished last. So who finished second and third, you can have that battle, the most irrelevant battle in history between the two of you. I didn't really think that the first and fourth were in play, really.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh well, I'll appreciate that, Sully. Thank you.
Anyway, Brian is bullshit
today, by the way, as in like
yeah. What I will say is,
honestly,
any day, to be honest.
O'Keefe, if I changed my team in week 2 and 3, I would have beaten you. Like, I literally got 30
he's
points
always gone on. Well, change it. Like, I mean, always.
He can't go back in the future. He can't go back in time.
Yeah, I know, but he does this every year. He hasn't won in like 15 years, but he goes on.
Like when you talk about your bets, I was going to bet on that. Like, I was going to do that. Like,
change your fucking team. I mean. Like I beat him every year. I beat all of you every year. This is really though proven my class. Like I'm in the top 1% as per usual in the world. Smashing everyone
betting
in that
section.
League.
Yeah. No, it's great.
Well, like, I haven't got on to James Fox yet. I'm only still blowing my own horn. So I think we need to talk about James. I'll leave James Fox start this section. James.
Okay. So unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
The O'Keefe, right? Oh, gets my dick hard. Nonsense, right? He's texting me, right? And he actually thinks I'm going to listen to him, all right? Like, it's unbelievable. And this isn't just one text. This is text over like a good, I'd say 3 weeks, right?
I would say every day.
You just hand
5 texts a day?
You just hand
I'm supporting you. Yeah.
Oh, you are, right? So he keeps texting me all these tips. And it's like, you need to talk to my mother because...
Yeah.
If you tell me something, I'm obviously going to do the opposite. Like, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm going to get you with the hardest TikTok in the world." Like, he obviously doesn't know me because, first of all, I enjoy dancing. Okay. Secondly, it's not going to take me 46 takes to do my TikTok, sweat fucking 3 jerseys out of me or anything like that. So I enjoy that as well. And the third thing is that, see, with Brian, okay, if I did take his advice, and like I would listen to Brian on other matters, but I would never listen to Brian over fantasy. Okay?
What other matters?
And this is
there are no matters.
One sec. The only thing I'll debate there, right? And I agree with a lot. I text you nonstop. I'm trying to get Lenny a TikTok. No debates there. We all know it. Even though I sent those text messages directly to James. I was surprised he didn't share them in the group. Actually, I was expecting.
Well, you kept deleting the messages, but I did share them into the group.
No, that's not true. I wouldn't do that.
You were sending a couple to me anyway. He was sending a couple to me.
Go on, Brian. Please finish off with your points.
But anyway, the only point I'd argue is the thing I've probably been most successful at in my life, it's undeniable, is fantasy football. So if James saying he would listen to me on one thing or another, but not fantasy, is mental. Like, if you're ever going to listen, you have a fantasy guru, like one of the best to ever play the game, and you refuse to listen to my advice. Don't listen to me on anything else. Just listen to me on fantasy.
So
the floor is yours, James.
I get that. Okay. You're going on. I had to play the wild card anyway because my limitless card didn't actually. Like I made that risk with the Netherlands over that. But anyway, we won't go into the small cracks.
No,
anyway.
I will go into the details.
No, because I'm still not finished
specific.
yet. I'm still not finished yet, okay?
Okay, go.
Thank you, Brian. So whatever about that anyway. The thing about Brian is that, you see, if Brian had given me that advice and I'd followed through, I've always had to listen then to Brian. Like, yeah, but you remember that time I gave you a dig out? And I'm like, oh.
A couple of other things that came up, particularly last night. Chiesa scored a goal for Italy. Steve Lennon comes into our WhatsApp group with Chiesa's going to be the best player in the world.
I stand by that.
That is, if there has ever been a knee-jerk Steve Lennon statement, Chiesa.
I don't think that's knee-jerk at all. I think I called him as one of the players of the tournament before in our predictions.
Yeah.
And
he wasn't. And he wasn't. But he scores one goal.
If he scores a goal in the final, I honestly think they could give him player of the tournament because of the goal he scored in that game and the goal he scored when he came on in the first one.
Yeah, but he's still not best player in the world. Even if he does, he's not Messi. He's not Ronaldo. He's not fucking Platini.
He's got 10 years. He's got 10 years.
Van Basten. No, he doesn't. He's 22 and he's shite. He's average. He's good. Sorry, he's good.
He's good. Not great.
But he's not like he's not even in the top.
Excellent.
50.
I didn't say he was the best player in the world.
No. He literally said last night he's going to be the best player in the world.
And I'll stand by that. And we'll come back in 10 years and see if he won the Ballon d'Or.
And it's
embarrassing. It doesn't matter. Stephen Lennon said this so many times with so many players. Like, he keeps just naming.
That's true.
It's kind of actually, it's a bit of a. Well, actually, to be honest, I would say both of you would have similar attributes there. Kind of like, he's best, next best thing. Oh, I said that. Ages. Yeah. Do you remember when I said that?
Both liable for a little bit of hyperbole. Yes.
There's a little bit more substance. There's more substance to my hyperbole than Brian's. Come on now.
Definitely not. But before we get into that, Fox, why are you wearing a hat with your name on the head?
So to remind us that his name
has got my name on it. I was back in Costa del Leite for a few days on holiday, and I found it today.
I think it's handy. Present. I think it's handy because I was there thinking, I was like, who's that there in the bottom corner? And he's like, oh, it's Fox.
It's Fox. Right, yeah. He's very forgettable otherwise, but
it's handy to have the hat.
Not when you have a hat like this. Hey, what's going on?
Merchandise to come on hooligansports.io. Get your Fox hat with the badge.
I'll have two.
With the badge that was popular in
the phone lines have just gone crazy. People are demanding they get a hat. You always know to bring up things at the right time. Thank you.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our social media channels and hit up hooligansports.io for our merch.
And tell your friends.
Boom.
I have a couple of things, Brino. I would like to
I have another one or two myself, but I'll cede the floor.
First of all,
thanks. It's been fucking 75 minutes by now.
I know. Yeah.
Did I not listen to James Fox waffle on for about 10 minutes?
It took two to tango, Brian. It definitely took two to tango.
And in fact, didn't.
I think
it's actually unbelievable.
I think you were leading the tango.
It's
and you kept
actually
going.
unbelievable.
You have the floor, James. I was like, oh, thank you, Brian.
The collective bias against me is shocking. It's like when I used to play Pro Ev and beat everyone. Just everyone.
Was it Radiohead? Was it Radiohead? You do it to yourself.
Yeah, and it's not bias. Bias is not the word.
It is bias. Just
Lenny, go ahead.
It's everyone against O'Keefe. It's
a couple of thoughts from your week.
But look, I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof.
It's just general apathy, I think, is the right word.
I like that.
So, Lionel Messi last night. I mean, Colombia.
I loved it.
Semi-final, penos. For the listeners, semi-final of the Copa America, Argentina versus Colombia, goes to penos. After Messi's already had an unbelievable tournament, probably his best ever international tournament by a mile for goals and assists. Goes to penalties. Messi bangs in his one. Then Emi Martinez saves a couple for Argentina. And then basically after every miss for Colombia or goal for Argentina, Messi's reaction, there was basically a Messi cam just on his reactions on the halfway line, and there was proper
gusto. I think you're glaring over the Yerry Mina incident.
Oh, excuse me. And sorry, the Yerry Mina incident was what it
which is really all that mattered.
I'm sorry. I think that's.
Do you want to try that? Do you want to try that name again, Lenny? Since how you slagged me for Milosevic a little while ago.
Well, Brino said Yerry Mina, so I just said Yerry Mina.
It's Yerry Mina.
I think. Well, first of all, I think Brian and Stephen and Owen, I think you're missing even the biggest point is Martinez.
Messi called him.
I'm going to go even. I'm going to go even further. I think he could be best keeper in the world. There's no one pushing the boat. Like Noor's come back. Donnarumma looks good.
Donnarumma looks fucking class.
Yeah, but like he's never, like Milan have never done anything with him.
Who's the best goalkeeper in the world?
Yeah, sorry.
So I think
Emi Martinez is the best goalkeeper in the world. Is that a worse take than Chiesa is going to be the best player in the world?
Definitely not.
I think it could be.
Definitely not. It's not even.
In fact, we will put that one out to the public on Instagram.
Right, put it. This is early doors.
Put that out to the public. Yeah, that's actually not a bad one.
Emi Martinez saved his team the most points in the Premiership last season. Now, and I will say, I was literally, we've a friend who's an Aston Villa fan. I was slagging him off when they signed Emi Martinez. Like, what are they doing? Like, reserve Arsenal keeper. He's going to be shite. He's unbelievable last season, and now he's unbelievable for Argentina. No other goalkeeper has stepped up worldwide. None. I think Emi Martinez has put himself definitely in the top 5.
Is he better than Thibaut Courtois?
Definitely better than Thibaut Courtois.
Yeah, he's definitely better than Courtois.
Courtois has done nothing.
Yeah, he's terrible. The one thing I like about Martinez, especially Martinez, you don't see it happen a lot these days, but as a goalie, he is like the only goalie I've seen in the last while. When there's a corner kick, he manages to actually catch it and then just hold on to it. Like, I mean, that's obviously so comforting for defenders. You know, they're obviously taught just to punch it to get it out or whatever. Like, but he just literally almost like a Gaelic midfielder, like just catches it, done, move out. Last time I saw a decent goalie do that was David James, and mind you, I think he dropped a few when he was doing that as well. Like,
to be fair, Martinez wasn't my team of the year along with Jack Grealish.
Yeah, that might be end of season podcast next week.
He's not even the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. I mean, Oblak is the best goalkeeper in the world, and Martinez is not as good as Schmeichel. So fuck that.
But one other thing I want to talk about, because we're very critical about like pundits and commentators. At least I am. I think there's about 2 good ones, and particularly like I'm very critical of the BT Sport crowd. Emma Hayes, who's the Chelsea's
legend,
the Chelsea's
best in the world.
Like she is without doubt the best since Andy Gray, and that we're talking 15 years. I can't even remember what game I watched. It could have been England Germany, or it could have even been one of the other quarters. It was on ITV anyway, and I didn't know it was her because I started the game late, and I had to go and look up. Like really,
no, she was winning.
phenomenal.
She was winning rave reviews. Like, I think there was BBC were going on about it as well. Like, she obviously she's class, and obviously
class.
Whatever about being female, male, it doesn't matter. She just knows her stuff anyway, so it's great.
I follow her on Instagram, and she put up, because she's also like the best women's coach. Chelsea have the best women's team at the moment.
She got offered the Wimbledon job, but I loved it. She was like, "What?
Yeah.
Why would I go down to fucking League Two?
Yeah.
Give me a fucking Premiership job, basically." Like
someone took a photo of her, all of her notes before the game, and she had like unbelievable notes about like every player. So that's just preparation. It's like us on the pod.
It's actually a pity that she does manage the team, because like I would love Sky Sports to sign her up.
What's a draw?
2-1.
I'll take the draw.
Good boy,
no,
Steve.
I get first.
I get first pick, Brian. I get first pick.
No, you don't.
You got first pick yesterday.
No,
Okay, Brian, what's your pick?
I'll take the draw 2-1.
I'm not doing that. Listen, there has to be some sort of rules here. Brian got first pick last time. I'm getting first pick this time. You got Harry Kane to score. You got Harry Kane anytime.
Steve,
I would have taken that.
No, you fuck off, Steve.
Like, O'Keefe is on Italy to lift the trophy at 10-11, and Lenny is on the draw 2-1.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
I'm not happy with that because 10-11 is not fucking evens. Come on. What do you mean? Oh, look at your fucking stupid face.
It's evens minus the bookies.
Make sure we clip that in. That was
this
like
is ridiculous.
Brooks.
Okay, well then
I'm
taking.
Hang on.
I hate you, Kevin. He's not late. Kevin Barry. What was it?
It's Kevin and Barry. That's definitely Kevin. Barry.
I hate you.
Find a fucking.
That's so unfair.
That meets the criteria, Brian. We don't have a second bet of.
Hang on.
Okay. Well, let's go.
If whoever loses here, what happens? Because Brian's fucking like.
We're both on TikToks.
But can I just say a list of Brian's recent indiscretions that border on cheating? Yeah. So he wants to fucking get a bet that doesn't meet the criteria today. Last week he got a bet that didn't meet the criteria. Last week he got a bet that didn't meet the criteria. The TikTok he didn't do the fucking properly.
No,
he said he would do it again.
I did it properly.
So Brian was trying to run a ship here from the position of intern, which that's probably an issue. And he expects us then to do what.
Guys, you did not ask me to redo the TikTok. You did not ask me.
We're asking you right now. This is the first time.
I'm not going to redo it now. You were happy with me posting. It's the first time you've spoken since in like 10 days. What are you talking about?
It's very difficult to get us all together. So that's why we're actually starting it now.
I didn't need you all together. You all got it. You all accepted it. You
both
all
teams to scores 11-10, Brian. How about that?
Oh, that's good.
I'm closer to under 1.5, to be honest.
Under 1.5 is fucking 4-10 or something.
It's not. It's 31-20.
It is.
Sorry, I said under 2.5. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 90 minutes this time. I'm not going to get fucked over again like this week where I got fucked over.
Come on, Brian.
Backing Kane.
Gag's not funny. The gag's not funny.
It's not a gag. I back Kane.
Of course it's a gag. Of course it's a gag.
Brian is in read the fucking terms you want to.
He knows it. He knows it. He's the biggest gambling degenerate we know. He knows the rules of gambling. So come on, let's move on.
He is going to ring Boyle Sports tomorrow. What the fuck?
The least gambling degenerate, specifically in the last like 5 years, the least gambling degenerate.
Which is good for you because you've lost your last 6 bets in a row. But go on, let's go.
Yeah.
So I'll take. Be like another forfeit on its own, like because this is just.
I know, yes, it's painful. Come on.
Like I feel like I should make up a rule because Brian's very good at making up his own rules.
Well, if I get such rubbish, if I get a word in edgeways, I'll take under 1.5 goals over 90 minutes at 31-20. Steve's taking the draw.
So you went over 90 minutes. So from to 120. So we heard.
Do you have ears? I
have ears. That's what you fucking said.
I'm taking under 1.5 over.
So
are you taking all these bets down?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
No. Before like this becomes, because I know next week or afterwards the final.
Just repeating what you said.
It's gonna be embarrassing. So under 1.5 goals for the first 90 minutes of football, right?
Okay, good.
Can we be very
got that in.
fucking specific?
It's in the bet.
Because I got absolutely shafted this week.
Great.
Okay. All right, fellas. Now it's time for the quiz.
So that is James Fox's quiz sound. I like it actually. I think might have to record that and include in a few other areas. So last week, Sully stole it from Steve at the end, so made it a 4-2 on the Euros season.
That's 2 in a row for Sully.
That is 2 in a row. 2 steals in a row for Sully as well.
Should be noted, I could have just taken the point and it would have been over, but let's go.
Yeah,
also, James Fox got to the finals of both of those. So.
Yeah, well done, James.
Yeah, but, well, everyone gets to the finals because there's a free-for-all final. So, well done, James. Congratulations for getting to the final.
No, but I came second.
You should be proud
That's what
of
I
yourself.
meant.
Yeah, you should be proud of yourself. Anyway, this is the final quiz of the O'Keefe Quizmaster era. Yeah. So I debated a lot this week about making this the hardest quiz that has ever, been made, but in the end I decided to stick to my integrity. So this week it is the final quiz. Let's all have a little moment of silence, and then standard. Thanks, James. Standard rules: 1 answer per player before free for all. Double or nothing will be offered to the winner of the quiz, and TikTok dance forfeit for anyone that gets 0 answers. It's very similar to last week's quiz in a lot of areas, probably a little bit easier, harder in places. Anyway, question 1. Which established Belgian international finished his career by playing his one and only season in the Premier League at Aston Villa for the 2000 and 2001 season?
Luke Nilles.
Yes, and Steve is off the mark.
And he fucking broke his leg and never really played for them.
For all the viewers, Stephen is in his Croatia top with his stupid red face, and he's not going to be in the sun tomorrow. He's just reading up on football quiz questions. That's what he does.
Can I just say?
That's what he did, because he's a fucking loser.
I did not get enough credit for getting Speroni after Brian goes, which Argentinian goalkeeper? So please.
I gave you plenty of credit.
Yeah, let's get that up on Instagram, please.
And I also think
honestly, if you're waiting for credit from the other 2 idiots, like it doesn't come. Like I've literally
Julian Speroni
for 10 years I've smashed the fantasy, and they
Question
still
2.
think I'm shit for some crazy reason.
You are shit, Brian.
Anyway, right? Yeah. Question 2. Which Australian left footer played for 2 Premier League teams between 1995 and 2006, one of which is no longer in the Premier League?
Oh.
Tim Cahill.
Brett Emerton.
No, and Cahill, no.
There were 2. Emerton was a great get.
Yeah. He is going to the public, Emerton. He's one of
the... John Aloisi.
No. Free for all.
Kevin Muscat.
No.
Harry Kewell.
No.
Hopsaku. Don't think I pronounced his name correctly, but
Romanian, I believe, but no.
Oh yeah. Australian Romanian?
Could be, because this guy is probably, what would I say, Greek Romanian. At a guess. I don't know that.
Paducah?
Adioki?
No.
Alioski?
No.
Something Treu? Contraeu?
No.
Moncau?
No.
I don't know the answer to this question.
No, it's one of the more difficult ones.
He's a defender, yeah?
Defender. Well, he played left back and winger.
Lucas Neal?
No. Stan Lazaridis is the answer.
He played for West Ham?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it might be West Ham.
I did not know he was Australian.
Question 3. Which Argentinian international played for West Brom between 2012 and 2018?
Maxi Lopez?
No. I believe it's the only Premier. He might have played for a championship. He did play for a championship.
Please don't give any more tips until we're in free for all, please, Brian.
Steve loves, like, when he's got a little advantage.
Brian, all I want is integrity. Come on.
Yeah, no, you don't. You're a biased cunt. So yeah, he ended up playing 2 years in the championship, not at West Brom subsequently.
Only Sully's got a guess now, yeah?
Centre half.
No, don't. It doesn't matter what the fuck.
I don't think that's his name. Is that a free for all?
Is that a free ball? And if that was his name, he should definitely play centre half.
Yeah, look, free for all.
Argentinian for West Brom.
Cambiasso.
No.
I would have seen West Brom back in those days as well.
Yeah, very forgettable. You'll definitely know the name.
Lopez.
No. Maxi. No. Rodriguez.
No.
Go on.
Claudio Jakob.
I wouldn't have got that.
I wouldn't have got
that. He was a stalwart for West Brom.
Yeah, I remember him.
Jakob is just the least Argentinian name. Like it must be like Eastern European or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, scores: Steve 1, Sully and Fox on a TikTok. Question 4: which Argentinian striker played for 4 Premier League teams between 2008 and 2019? 3 of which no longer play in the Premier League.
And Pablo Angel.
No. Out.
Colombian.
What?
That's right. Actually, sorry, yeah.
You know, someone was watching the Copa America last night. Anyway, when they come up their quiz questions,
No, I will say he doesn't have any international caps at all, but you definitely know who he is.
I'm gonna go with Claudia Canigio.
No. Sully's out as well. Fox, I'll give you 3 seconds before free for all.
I'm liking the difficulty though.
Fox, free for all.
Maxi Lopez?
Nope.
Fuck, that's who I was thinking. I would have been annoyed if we fucking got that.
Cadamatri.
Danny Cadamatri is English. That's
gotta be.
Yeah.
That's an Argentinian name.
Fucking Neville Southall.
The answer.
Forza.
No, the answer is Mauro Zarate.
Oh,
yeah. So, question 5: which English-born player has played over 50 times for a different country, as well as for 3 Premier League teams between 95 and 04, 2 of which are no longer in the Premier League?
Jason Ewell.
No.
Well, that would be like
that would have been very
laptop. Good. Yeah. I'm so glad I got one question right at the start of this quiz.
Yeah, actually, you might be right. I thought this was easier.
Muzzy, is it?
No.
Good call. It's the right year or two.
Lot easier. I will say European. So played for 50 times for another European country.
Owen Hargreaves.
Nope.
No, he didn't play for Germany.
He played for England.
Theo Zacharias, or whatever his name is.
No.
Giuseppe Rossi.
No.
John
American.
Kennedy or something, is it? The guy
No.
who plays for Dortmund or Munich, no?
No.
Still thinking of Hargreaves.
Played 50 times for another European side.
Kevin Wilcox.
No.
Chris Sutton.
Jason Wilcox. No.
John Hendry.
No.
Colin Hendry.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is this not a snooker quiz?
You'll kick yourselves this one. This is one of the easiest answers. I know the question is not easy, but the answer is very easy.
The answers are obviously easy. It's the questions that are difficult.
No, there's harder answers than this. Like Zarate is a harder answer than this.
A harder question.
Answer. Anyway. I'm not going to get into semantics with Steve Lennon.
That is not semantics. That is just syntax.
Grammar
even. Fuck, I have no idea. Okay, I think this is dust.
Wait.
Boys,
maybe another 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
And you say over 50 times?
Yeah.
Or 50 times?
Jaskalainen.
I mean, doesn't really. Are you gonna split hairs over 50 or 51? Yeah. Like what? Yeah.
No, it's just over 50 times. Like it's no, never mind.
I can't remember. Yeah, look, he's got 50
international
caps.
Never mind.
Yeah. I won't mind.
Come on, we're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get it.
No. The answer is Jason McAteer.
Oh, for fuck's sake! That is
Liverpool, Blackburn. I can't remember who the other relegated.
Jeez, I don't remember him at Blackburn.
Yeah.
I would never have got that in a million years.
Yeah. No, I thought I was going to make it easier. And then I thought English born, you'd automatically go to Ireland in your head. So that's why. Anyway.
James Fox should have done that. But anyway.
So we are 5 questions into the quiz. We have 1 correct answer. Steve Lennon. who came up with Luke Nilis, which I was actually shocked at. I thought Fox would have that in the bag. Anyway, question 6. Which Austrian played for a Premier League team between 97 and 2001, winning a Premier League medal before going on to join a top-tier Italian side later in his career and eventually retiring at an English team that has won?
Alex Banninger.
Stefan Hancho.
Yes, Alex Manager, James Fox. Well done.
I was scared. I was like, oh God, should I butt in now? Because he's reading the question. I didn't want to be rude, and I knew the answer, but anyway.
Halfway through the quiz, Steve won, Fox won, Sully under pressure. Another Austrian. Question 7. Which Austrian centre-back played for 2 Premier League clubs between
Stefan Hancho.
No, you're right. Between 2005 and 2013. His main one, as in by appearances, his main Premier League club no longer plays in the Premier League.
Baumgartner.
No.
Halang.
No, free for all.
Senderos.
No.
Austrian.
I might actually give you the club. Middlesbrough.
Heveros.
No.
Metzelder.
No.
I got nothing.
Schnitzel. Nope. Schnitzel. Steve's hungry, I think. Steve hasn't had dinner.
Fucking late here, man.
I think the answer.
I'm not gonna get that.
Emmanuel Pogatetz.
I wouldn't have got that. I remember him, but fuck that.
Yeah. No, I knew that was one of the harder ones. This one a lot easier. Question 8: which Champions League winning Belgian centre back played for Man City in 03-04 before having a career as a stalwart at one of the best clubs in Europe?
Did you say Belgian?
Yeah, Belgian won the Champions League. Played for Man City in 03-04. He's a centre back. And he had, I would at a guess, say 7 or 8 years at one of the best clubs in Europe, where he obviously won the Champions League.
Did he have Belgian international caps?
Oh yeah, definitely. He has 83 caps for Belgium and 158 for the European elite team.
Oh my good God! What the fuck?
Jesus Christ! I think there's a
lot of information. A lot of information here. This is.
Well, no, it's a simple one. Like, as in, like, it's recent centre half for Belgium.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah, and I think City was like right at the start of his career because it was after that he went on. Yeah, like he was playing till at least 2014 for Belgium and the top club.
Oh man, what the fuck?
Centre back. This is one of the ones I like. I love the ones that are, I know
right there.
Yeah, right there. You should get that. I love coming up with those ones that they should get.
Oh, Jelle Van Damme.
No, good guess though. Very good guess, but no. He was nearly part of this quiz as well. I was looking at him. Very good guess. Steve Lennon making me shit myself for next week right now.
Oh, I can't believe that wasn't the answer.
Company.
No.
I was waiting. I just knew Fox would say that at some stage.
Couldn't fucking think of anyone else.
All he's thinking is Belgium and Man City.
I'm like, James, think of someone else. And there I just see company just keeps popping up in my head. I'm like, fuck me.
I don't think it's...
Give us another hint, yeah.
Okay,
well, then, if you give us another hint, we're all back in.
Yeah, okay, German team. And I'm going to cut this pretty tight because that's very, very big clue.
It's Bayern Munich, and I can't think of the Belgian centre back.
10 seconds.
Kufor.
No.
Decent shout, that.
Lizarazu.
No.
Effenberg.
No.
Hamzic.
Oh, Metzelder.
The answer is no. Yeah. The answer is Daniel Van Boyten.
I wouldn't have got that.
So forgettable.
Yeah, so forgettable. And he's like 6'10" or something. He's like a giant.
Who did he play for? He did play for Bayern.
Why didn't you give us his height?
Bayern
I fucking would have got it then.
Yeah, you would have, James.
I've completely forgotten his name. I would never got that.
Question 9. Which Copa America winning midfielder won 2 Premier Leagues in the noughties and now works at the club where he won the medals?
Edu.
Yes, Steve. Edu. Great get.
Great get. That's good.
Great get.
Yeah, good get. That was hard.
It's because I watched on Amazon, they have a show like All or Nothing, and they did the Brazilian one there last year.
All right, Steve, we don't need to fucking hear about your holiday. Oh,
yeah,
great.
I
was with Karina. We had a great time watching
I actually watched that in Brazil.
So fucking boring.
Yeah, about Brazil in Brazil.
Yeah.
Steve Lennon's all about the Brazil.
Yeah.
Even though he's wearing a Croatia jersey, but, you know.
Yeah. But like, Bunda beats Lennon.
All right, let's move.
I knew you wanted to move on very quickly. Question 10. Which Colombian striker played for 2 Premier League teams?
Pablo Angel.
No, scoring over 30 Premier League goals. You're out, Steve. Between 2008 and 2014. Both of which clubs no longer play in the Premier League. One of which was relegated this year.
I shouldn't have said Angel because someone else would have taken that off the table.
Yeah. So Colombian, 2 Premier League teams, over 30 Premier League goals. Neither of the clubs playing in the Premier League. One of the clubs he played for got relegated this year. 2008 to 2014.
Can't remember who got relegated this year.
Sorry, Colombian?
Yeah, I mean, what else, John? How many times do I have to repeat this question?
Shut the fuck up! Like, as in, like, just repeat the fucking question.
Oh, I love when Sully gets he's a bit tetchy. He's that question 10 on TikTok. So Sully,
and he does not know the answer to this question.
He doesn't.
Tell already.
Yeah, Colombian striker.
I was mixing it up with the previous fucking question. Colombian striker. It was the previous one was the Copa America winning thing.
Yeah.
So this is Colombian striker, played for 2 clubs. One was
I mean, if you just listen,
it's a new question.
Shut the fuck up! Like, Jesus Christ, I'm just gonna fucking hear the question, man.
No, it's poor form by the fucking quiz master, to be honest. Like, he gets himself in a fit of giggles. If you read the question out properly, Brian, and you don't have fucking loser in the fucking Croatia jersey just shouting at stupid answers. Like, we're trying to fucking concentrate here. I still have Vincent Kompany in my head, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Who the fuck got relegated this season?
Yeah. So Colombian. I'll look up for you whether he has Colombian caps. I'd say he's maybe a couple at best. But you will know.
You only think of one Colombian at the moment, and it's definitely not him.
Well, you got keep that one. Just get that one out. Use that one as your guess, so we can get that out.
I'm going to wait I'll leave a guess.
He has. Holy shit! He's got 44 caps for Colombia. I thought maybe 10 at best. Yeah, he's not that bad, but he's pretty bad.
Oh, it's
we have a Grumpus Malumpus for a Kerry man.
I'm not grumpy at all. Just trying to fucking ask what the question was. Like, I was mixing it up with the previous one.
It's okay. Don't worry about it, bud. It's pretty tight. It's
fucking.
I'll give free for all.
Freddie Rincon.
No, not
Steve Malbronk.
No, he was French and
so could be the Colombian
very impressively last week.
So. I'll do the honors for Fox. Falcao.
No.
Vargas.
No.
Don't know. It just seems like a Colombian.
The other team I'll give you plays in League One, I believe. I'll just double check that because I won't give you wrong. But
don't know.
It's free for all. I'll give you another 10 seconds. Another kick yourself. These are the ones I was looking for. Kick yourselves. The one easy one hard one to go.
Angel.
No.
Sarin.
No.
Jimmy White, Steve Davis.
No, the answer to this question, Hugo Rodallega.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, so forgettable.
I knew
can't believe he has 44 caps.
When I said Rincon, I was like, it's someone really like him.
Yeah. No,
that's worth half a point at least, Brian.
No, definitely not. So question 11. Which 80 cap Dane played for 2 Premier League clubs between 05 and 14, one of which is still in the Premier League?
Danny Lager.
No, out.
Stig Inge Bjornaby.
No, out. Fox, I'll give you 5 seconds.
Schmeichel.
No, free for all.
Bentner.
Yeah, Steve.
Fuck.
Can't believe Foxing it. That was that not the answer to your question last week?
No, it wasn't, but that was the easy one. The
Who else did he play for?
Sunderland.
Fuck yeah.
So Steve has taken down the main quiz. We will give the last question because of Sully's scenario. Question 12. Which French right back played for 3 Premier League clubs between 1997 and 2001, 2 of which were in the ESL's Big Six?
Pascal Chaponda.
No. Out.
Where's he from again?
France.
I have a shout here, but it's very football managery. Could we get some time on this, please, Brian?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go free for all with a hint. The one, it's a home question for Steve.
Oh, no surprise there.
Lassana Diarra.
No. Well, you're not out, but yeah, no.
That would have been a trick question because he played right back. Jeremy Haaland.
No.
Cheat. Wednesday.
To make it fairer, the other ESL Big Six team is City.
Sanya.
No.
Lauren.
No.
Michael Reiser.
I want to give full disclosure so Sully's chance. The last club was Newcastle. So Newcastle, City, and Chelsea.
We obviously fucking went to die in fucking Newcastle anyway.
He was so shit.
He
was very good for Chelsea, surprisingly though.
Oh, well, very before Steve's time, like he'd have to get back into the old books tomorrow and just fucking check up on this player. Like.
Is not.
Oh yeah, no,
I have the answer. If you let me fucking shut the fuck up. It's wrong though because you're saying he's shit for Newcastle. Jeremy?
No.
And he's probably not French.
Was nearly. He is. I think he's French born, plays for Cameroon. But yeah, he was nearly part of the quiz.
Barbiero.
No.
He is Nigerian.
And
a left back.
There's so many of these are just absolute kick yourself ones. Like
I love how Steve's always a left back. He played Chelsea. You don't have a fucking clue.
Yeah. I will get this if you give me another fucking 2 minutes.
After question 10, I was like, this is an easy one, the hard one. Bentner was the easy one. This is the hard one.
Sylvain Distin.
No.
Way before.
Yeah, and also like Everton and whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, fuck. That's bullshit. This is bullshit. I can't believe we can't get this.
One.
Yeah, he was on the bench for the Cup Winners' Cup final. It is Laurent Charvet.
He played for Chelsea.
Yeah, on loan.
I love how Steve just throws that in. Like, did he play for Chelsea? Because like I was researching him like a few months ago, and like,
maybe, but he played for Newcastle for another few years. He is hard, and Bentner is very easy.
I would never.
Anyway, so yeah, it was tough, but I thought I tried to make. I didn't want to make it way harder than last week's, which I thought was hard. I think it's on that level.
The cream rises to the top. The cream rises to the top.
This one is very easy. I didn't think we'd be here, but so the double or nothing. Probably the easiest question of the quiz. Only one 50-plus cap Belgian international was contracted to Everton for most of the last decade. Who?
Lukubu.
No, you're right.
Lukaku.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I've got it.
3.
Don't do it to me, Fox.
Don't know.
Free for all.
Oh, I don't want to do it to Sully.
Go on.
I feel bad.
I want to go to
probably
bed.
wrong anyway.
Go on.
I'll leave it. Don't worry.
I would never get this from James Fox. This is unbelievable. It's embarrassing.
If no one gets it though, then
no one gets
happens?
it. You know.
It's
Come on,
literally
Fox, go on,
it's the
tell me.
easiest question in the quiz. Easiest question in the quiz.
Tell me, Fox, go on.
I don't know if it's right.
Go on.
I would love if it wasn't right.
It's probably not right, to be honest.
I'd love if it wasn't right.
You need a W, Fox. You need a W.
Silva audition.
No, he's French. It's so miles away from me, right? Like it's so miles away. And the last decade, like the last 10 years. I mean, it's literally doesn't hit any of the.
It was close.
Doesn't have 50
it was
caps.
close. It was close.
He doesn't have 50 caps. He's not Belgian. He's not a Belgian shatter. He wasn't contracted to Everton.
Well, look, I didn't want to get. That's why I didn't want to put something on TikTok. You know.
Yeah, but it literally ticked none of the 4 boxes you were given.
Thomas Myra.
No.
Oh, that's a good guess. Sorry, he's not Belgian either, is he? Or who he could be?
I'm not sure. He's so forgettable. This guy is also forgettable, but not to the same extent. Like I sent this to an Everton fan and got it
I got it. Can I guess again?
Yes, you can.
Fellaini.
No, and that was the guess I was expecting.
Oh shit!
yeah, that was everyone coming with Lukaku and shit. I was like, Fellaini is such an obvious answer. No.
I got it.
You could say the answer. You don't have to say got
Prince Boateng.
No.
Stop saying got it when they're wrong.
Got it.
Eden Hazard.
Got it.
Oh, fucking, what's your man's name?
He is not in the current Euro squad, but was he might have gone out on loan from Everton a couple of times. But
DeFore?
No.
I don't know. Go on.
Midfielder.
Wait.
Midfielder. I'm not going to give you the answer because
Wilmots.
No.
Wilmander.
No.
Decore?
No.
Elmander.
No.
Oh, Olivier. No, he's not even. Olivier Decore?
No.
I think he's French as well.
We're feeding each other fucking the wrong names.
I'll do a little. I'll start giving you hints.
Impenza.
Brzezinski.
Impenza. Brzezinski's not Belgian.
Sorry, I heard him. Penza. And Penza is wrong. I didn't hear the other one.
It's wrong. Brzezinski, who's Canadian.
It is the only English team he played for, but he was there from 2012 to 2019, other than loans in 2018.
Who his loans do?
Yeah, Kieran, tell us his loans. Like, we're gonna be here all night. I want to go to bed.
It's not gonna be helpful. Olympiacos, and then Fiorentina, and then Antwerp. And now he's playing at Gaziantep FK. Olympiacos in 2018 went on loan from Everton to Olympiacos. Actually, was signed from Olympiacos.
Kevin Morales.
Yes, Sully! Sully! Unbelievable!
Jesus
That
Christ.
is unbelievable. Not only avoids the TikTok, but wins the quiz and extends the Euros session. Unbelievable. I love it. Love to see it.
Fair play. I would never have got that. I completely
I
forgot it.
wouldn't have got it with Everton alone.
Yeah, it's so forgettable. Wasn't he? I actually looked at his name. I was like,
and he scored a lot of goals.
Yeah, he was a good player.
Yeah, 29 and 151 games for Everton. Sully. That was pretty incredible. Like, that was on, like, balls on the line.
That was a very frustrating quiz. I felt like I was close to a lot of them, but I actually wasn't. Like, as in, like,
you won the quiz with one foul swoop. It's like a game of skins.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. It's the only way to win. Like, put it all down to you're all in on red on the roulette wheel. Like, it is unbelievable. Yeah. And now he's 4-3 on the season. Like, next week, end of season, it's gonna be pretty exciting.
He's 4-3 up.
No, you're 4-3 up, but he has.
Oh, right, yeah.
He's stolen 3 in a row. Have you stolen 3 in a row?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Ona Sullivan was getting very angry at one stage during the quiz as well.
It wasn't. I was just asking for a repeat.
Now.
He does get very angry during the quizzes. But...
Yeah, he does. Yeah, right. Great content though.
Fantastic.
All right, fellas. Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for your time, and see you all again for the final Euro special Champagne Hooligans.
End of season special. Good luck.
Good boys.